Kirk Douglas has appeared on the big screen in 6 decades. He is a classic Hollywood movie star, larger than life. But as I found out when I sat down with him for a candid interview, nothing in the movies compares with the courage he has displayed in his real-life battles over the last few years. And Kirk's struggle with his health and his demons is our Entertainment Tonight cover story.
I have been in a helicopter crash. I had trouble walking. I had had a stroke. And here I am on a program called Entertainment Tonight. So let's be entertaining.
It seems like Kirk Douglas has always been entertaining us in legendary movies like Spartacus, which he also executive produced, and scores more that have earned him accolades and awards and kept his star shining for half a century.
Wow.
50 years,
50
Kirk.
years.
That's got to be mind-boggling for you.
I don't want to look back. They may be gaining on me.
Now this tireless talent is entertaining us once again in his new book, Climbing the Mountain.
When you climb the mountain, you never reach the top. As long as you are alive, you are climbing.
It's the second volume of his autobiography, and I found out that he tells a truly inspirational story.
Kirk, it's been only about a year and a half since your stroke. Is it difficult, is it daunting for you to face the press?
The terrible thing about a stroke is the depression. It gives you so much depression, and you have to overcome that most of the time with humor. But Mary, you have to laugh, because the one thing I have learned, that no matter what tragedy befalls you in life, it could be worse.
Kirk has even found a silver lining in his stroke. Now
I'm obliged to talk slowly, and you know what? People listen.
Kirk says he was driven to write the book after he escaped death in the 1991 helicopter crash.
When I had my helicopter crash, Mary, and we hit this airplane, and 2 young people were killed. And I kept saying, why did these 2 young people die? And I'm still alive.
He says it was time to look at his life and its meaning, at his successes and his failures.
In this book, you do express regret of perhaps not being as good a father as you felt you could have been.
It's so difficult to be a parent. I had such a terrible relationship with my father. And so I thought, well, I will not ever be that when if I'm a father. But then you become a father and you make others' mistakes.
But you and Michael have a wonderfully strong relationship and bond now, don't you?
Yes, I was very touched where they put his footprints alongside mine. I did that, I don't know how many years ago. My son have his footprints alongside of mine.
The son he worries about is Eric, his youngest, whose legal run-ins have earned headlines.
Eric has had problems.
Eric has had his problems, and sometimes if you try to do too much for someone, it's not good. He has a talent to do something in life. It's up to him.
Kirk Douglas remains relentlessly optimistic, savoring every experience of his 80 years.
80 is not old. I don't feel old. If with my handicaps of my back, of my pacemaker, of my stroke, and I still don't feel old, what the hell? Sooner or later we die. Some people don't want to recognize it. But I think if you recognize it, you will enjoy life more. Life will become more precious.
And he is working hard and enjoying himself. Kirk's book, Climbing the Mountain, My Search for Meaning, is in stores now. And it's not the only new book Kirk Douglas has on the shelf right now. He's also written an inspiring book for kids. It's called The Broken Mirror, about a boy who survives the Holocaust. Kirk will be donating the profits from that book to the survivors of the Shoah Visual History Foundation, which Steven Spielberg founded to preserve Holocaust survivor stories.